Hey everyone, welcome back to EducateAble. This is where we share practical, neurodivergent affirming strategies to empower shadow teachers, educators, and parents. I'm so glad you're here today because we are diving into something super important. Why is inclusion more than just being in the same classroom? Let's start with a common misconception. A lot of people think inclusion just means having a child with additional needs sitting in the same room as their peers. But here's the thing, true inclusion, it's so much more than that. It's about meaningful participation, building real relationships, and creating a genuine sense of belonging. You see, physical presence is just the starting line. If a child is in the classroom but not engaged, or worse, feels isolated in a crowd, that's not inclusion, that's just being there. As educators, parents, shadow teachers, our job is to make sure every kid feels safe, empowered, and truly part of the group. So, what is true inclusion? It comes down to three big ideas. Access. Can the child understand and take part in activities at their own level? Voice. Is their way of communicating, whether it's verbal, non-verbal, through gestures or play, recognized and valued? Belonging. Do they feel safe, seen, and accepted as part of the group? Without these, we risk what I call tokenism, where inclusion looks good on paper but doesn't feel real for the child. If you're watching this, I want to give you a quick pat on the back. You're already doing therapeutic work every single day. Every time you break down an instruction, wait patiently for a response, or encourage a peer interaction, you are building inclusion. You don't need to be a specialist, just someone who's aware, compassionate, and willing to take small intentional steps. All right, let's get practical. Here are 5 strategies you can start using today to make inclusion more than just physical presence. 1. Adjust the environment, not the child. Instead of expecting the child to fit the space, tweak the space to fit them. Try visuals, timers, or flexible seating arrangements. Create a quiet corner for self regulation. Set up small group activities where every role counts. Everyone gets to shine. 2. Embed communication supports. Every child communicates in their own way, and we need to meet them where they are. Use simple language, visual, or gestures to explain tasks. Accept all forms of communication, signs, devices, drawing, pointing, model curiosity. For example, say, I see you pointing at the puzzle. Do you want to play? 3. Build peer connections. Inclusion thrives when kids connect with each other. Pair kids up for games or simple classroom tasks. Use role play or social stories to prep for group situations. Find shared interest. Think music, Lego, or drawing and build activities around them. 4. Routine participation at home. Inclusion doesn't stop at school. Bring it home with everyday activities. Invite kids to help set the table, feed a pet, or stir a bowl while cooking. Break tasks into small steps and celebrate every win, no matter how tiny. Stick to predictable routines but leave room for flexibility. It creates a sense of security. 5. Micro steps in the classroom. Big wins, start small. Ease kids into participation at their own pace. If circle time feels overwhelming, let them hold a visual cue card to stay involved. If reading aloud is tough, pair them with a peer to share the reading. Celebrate effort and presence, not just the final outcome. Let me share a quick story to bring this to life. I once worked with a child who found group reading sessions really hard. Instead of pushing them to join in right away, we started small. First, they sat nearby holding the storybook. Then, they turned pages for the group. Over time, they felt comfortable enough to read a single word. That journey from just being there to actively participating, that's what true inclusion looks like. Here's the bottom line. Inclusion isn't about everyone doing the same thing the same way. It's about making sure every child has a way to participate meaningfully. Small changes like adjusting the environment, using flexible routines, or fostering peer connections can turn classrooms and homes into truly inclusive spaces. So here's my challenge to you. Start small. Pick one strategy from this list today. Maybe it's adding a visual cue or pairing kids up for a task. Those little steps, they add up. And you're already making a difference. If this resonated with you, hit that subscribe button for more educatable strategies and share this video with someone who's passionate about real inclusion. Because inclusion isn't just physical presence, it's participation, belonging, and growth. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.